Alright, you guys, what's up? It's Aaron here. I decided I'm gonna make a video doing how to do a texture hack because I feel like it's just needed. I've gotten so many questions about it. It's been ridiculous. So I'm gonna show you guys a step-by-step process on how to do it and what to do with it, how you do it, and what you'll need. So um, to do this, you'll need a few programs. You're going to need a 5th gen ROM because this only works in 5th gen. I don't know how to do 4th gen. Don't ask me how to do 4th gen because I don't know how to do it. Uh, there is 2 other programs you'll need. You'll need RGB to Hex, and then you'll need Hex Workshop. I'll post those links in the description after I get done with this video. So, you're going to want to go to, you want to also have Paint, Notepad popped up, and actually you'll want 2 paints popped up, like 2 separate ones. So once that's done, you're going to go on Google. Now, I already have these popped up, but just for demonstration purposes, you want to go to this website. It's called pokesplash.net/Pokédex/black-white. But I'll post that in the description as well. This, in my opinion, is the best place to go for sprites. It has every generation sprite, and it has back sprites and front sprites. So I like going over here over Cerebi, but it's whatever you guys want. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control F, and then, of course, I want to do scizor, so I'm going to go on scizor. Alright. So the 2 paint documents. One's going to be for actually putting the scizor in and recoloring it. The other one's going to be for just pasting stuff in it that you print screen. So what you want to do, grab the scizor or whatever Pokemon you want to do in there. Now you'll want to have their front and back sprites like this. You don't want to save it. You want to print screen. So go over here, paste it, and then you're going to want to do the selection tool and paste it. Cut it or copy it, and then you're going to paste it. I paste it twice because of comparison purposes. You don't have to, but I do it for comparison. So then I'm going to close that one out, and then print screen the back sprite. Go to my other paint document, paste it, get it out. I accidentally copied that top part of the thing, but it doesn't matter. Just as long as you have the full thing. You want the ones from Pokesplash like this because it has the white background. That's the main thing you want, and it's just easier. You don't have to save it and open it up. But anyway, you'll have 2 sprites like this. Now you want to go on your emulator and go to find the Pokemon that you want and to recolor, and of course mine's gonna be scizor. So you're going to you want to go to the summary screen, and then I'm gonna pause right here. It's so distracting watching it move. Go to View Palette. Go to Texture Palette 0. And then now you'll want to keep on hitting right until you hit number 8. And then you'll see these colors. So these are the colors that you're going to be using, so you want to print screen it. And bring it into the other document, not the one that you're using. And take out those colors specifically. Pull them right next to the scizor or whatever Pokemon you're doing. And yeah, so this is where the magic begins. You're going to want to take your color picker tool, and for this one I want to make a a purple scizor. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the head color, like this kind of like this red color right here. We're going to go to click on color 2 so we can get our second color. And you could choose from a variety of colors. I'm going to try to find a purple. Okay, this looks good. I think, let me just make sure. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to drag it up to about here. And then you're going to want to, how I'm doing this is that you're going to want to get your eraser tool. Sorry, you're going to get your eraser tool, click on it, make sure your color 2 is selected, and hold down the right click so it only erases the color you want to change. Be sure to remember that. And then do the back sprite. You don't have to do the back sprite on everything, but it's just like a way to show you what it looks like. And on top of that, to me it's just better. And I accidentally got a little bit of the scizor on the right, so I'm going to go ahead and redo it. Okay. So once you got that, you want to go over here and right click, hold down right click again, and go for the bottom square. I go for the bottom square. You can do the top square, bottom square, and keep the top square. And so the top square is the original one. The bottom one is what we're changing it to, just to give you guys an idea. Now, for this lighter color, I'm gonna change it to a much lighter shade of purple. So we're gonna drag it. Wait, we're gonna drag it down. Yeah, we're gonna drag it down to no, this is good. Right here. I'm very picky about my colors because, like, you know, you want to shade it just right. Now, to get this darker color right here. And then we're going to want to make this one, like I said, a lot darker. Not too dark. So, there we go. Oh, and I forgot to get that other one, I think, on the back sprite. I might be wrong on that. Did I get it? I think I did get it, now that I think about it. And I missed a few pixels on this one, but it doesn't matter. It's not what really matters. And now, there'll be times where if you zoom in enough, you'll see these pixels right here. These, like, you'll see, like, they're kind of like a brown, almost like brownish red. I don't know what you call that. But now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your color picker, not color pickle, I don't know why I said that. But you want to get your color picker tool, and I just said it again, and click on that color. Now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a darker shade of purple, so it kind of blends in very well. Go bring it down to there, and I'm going to go over it so it looks a lot more smooth. Because there are times when you send it out to battle, you can see these pixels, and they're just kind of annoying to see. Oh, oops. Well, I forgot to change this part right here. And how you're going to do this is that it's really no big deal. You're going to click on this color, and then on the color you changed it, which I'm pretty sure is it's the darker shade. You want to right click on it and then fill it in. That's all you really do. If you forget to do it, don't worry about it. You can also undo it to the point where if you want to redo it. Alright, so we got our scizor, and that's pretty nice. Now, I'll save it later, but what I usually do is I just save it in Paint just for references. What you're going to do is you're going to open up Notepad, have this on the side, and then you're going to pull up RGB to hex. I don't know if I think I said it at the beginning of the video, but if you don't have it, download it. I'll put the link in the description and whatnot. So yeah, I was experimenting with purples after this, so before this, and I was kind of getting an idea of what I wanted to do with this scizor. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of this and open up another one. But yeah, so now what you want to do is you want to get out your magnify. I prefer to get out the magnifier just so you get this. You don't really. It doesn't really matter. You don't really need that. Technically, you don't even need that scizor sprite anymore. But just take your color picker. You'll want to go to open up your RGB to hex, and have it ready. So what you're going to do, make sure you have your color 1 selected. You want to start with the first color right here on the left. It goes from left to right. You want that light pink color. Open up edit colors, and you'll see the RGB values. So you'll want to pull up your RGB to hex. I prefer to have it like right here, and then so 240, 104, 104, and BE35. The reason why it's BE35 is because this hex thing is messed up. It's last two first, first two last. So you see that? So it's going to be BE35, and capitalization does not matter. Don't worry about putting on caps lock or anything. So now you're going to do that. Same color. Go 208, 56, 56. So FA1C. $160, 40, 40, and 96, 40, 40, and AC14. All right, so that's our first line of text. I already had I accidentally had Hex Workshop open up from earlier when I tested your head to LSA. But anyway, we're gonna want to get the program open up later. We'll open up Hex Workshop later. But you're gonna want to start again. Except now you're going to do on the bottom text. So you're gonna want to do that. Get the values of the colors that you want to change it into now. So you'll do 174, 0, 174, 1658. I was testing with colors before, so I mean like what kind of like purple I wanted for this scizor. So I had a pretty good idea of what I wanted to do before I started this video. Now you want to do this as well. It's a really nice looking scizor so far. $64. Oh, it's gonna be the last color. I was planning on doing a blue scizor, but I thought a purple color would be much more cool. Okay, now you got this on your side. This is the top row is your hex that you have already on your Pokemon, and the bottom is what you want to change it to. I know I probably said that a lot, but I can't emphasize that enough. So now you're gonna want to open up Hex Workshop. I'll put the link in the description for that. Open it up. You want to pull it on the side and have your notepad on the side. So you're going to want to open it up. Open up your ROM, and you're going to want to copy the first line of text. And hit Control F. It's a find, and then you'll want to hit that. Now you want to have a direction down. That's how it's going to work. Alright, now the reason why you're going to want direction down is because, and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate this, if you have direction up, what that does is that it brings you to a part of like these hex values where there's just like a bunch of zeros and a bunch of other random text, and once you do that, it won't change it. you'll change the hex, but for whatever reason it doesn't change it, even though it's the exact same one. So generally you want to have the direction as down and make sure the scroll bar is kind of up towards the top. If not, it doesn't matter, you can change both of them just to be sure, but I always just hit direction down. Anyway, so you're going to start the BE35 because that's where it starts at, and then now you're just going to want to change it. So the BE35 is going to be 1658 now, and then just do the rest with it. Oh, I messed up on that. See, if you mess up, it's all good. Okay, see, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just redo this whole thing because it's good. Now, save it. If it asks you to make a backup, it doesn't matter. So now this is where the moment of truth. You're gonna open up your ROM and reopen the ROM. I don't think software setting works. If it does, then whatever. I just like to open up my ROM. Anyway. And let's see how this turned out. Alright, there's scizor. Front sprite, back sprite. And let's move that up front. And how long is this video going on for? Oh, 17 minutes, that's not bad. But yeah, that's basically how you do it. Shading is very important. You can't just make everything one color. It looks really bad if you do. Rule of thumb. Make sure you shade. Yeah, get an encounter. That's basically how you do it. It's really, it's easy, but it's also just it's just tedious. It's just a lot of steps. That's all it really is. It's not really hard though. It's a counter. There's a regular trubbish, and here's the scizor. Just took a good glimpse at everything. Make sure everything's looking good. Run away. Alright, that's everything. If you guys have any questions, I'll be sure to answer them. But yeah, stay tuned for more. I'm going to be posting more of these texture hacks. I'm going to be posting the next gym leader, which I think is Clay, on probably either Saturday or Sunday. I might do it today if I feel like it. But yeah, see you guys later, and peace out.